Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to the Going In Raw mock draft. I am ready to be drafting all my Patriots in this football draft that we're doing.
Wait.
Very excited.
No, this is football. This is wrestling, man. We got the WWE draft starting on Friday. We're doing our mock draft. We did last year. I won that, of course. You still owe me a pizza.
You haven't cashed in. I told you.
I know. I'll collect at some juncture. When I'm like, when I have like no food at home, when I'm like in a pinch, you'll get a text from me. They'll just say pizza now.
Wait, this isn't for fantasy football?
No.
Oh, that's right. We already did that one, and I creamed you last week in head-to-head competition.
There's still plenty of season left. We'll meet again in the playoffs.
All right. Well, listen, man. So, yeah, like you said, last time WWE did a draft, we did this, and so we're doing it again. If for no other reason we're bored, we got nothing better to do. But this time, man, you know, last time we had a pizza on the line, which, yes, you have yet to cash in, but I have the money ready to go whenever you want your large Mountain Mike's pizza or Little Caesars, wherever you want it from.
It won't be Little Caesars, I'll tell you that.
I know you have bad taste and everything, so Little Caesars is going to be it. We're going to do things a little bit different this time.
Yes.
We will have a championship item of sorts.
Oh, it's the Going In Raw Cup.
The Going In Raw Cup up for grabs on a pay-per-view by pay-per-view basis. So we're gonna do this mock draft, and basically we're gonna be scoring how well our picks, our team, our brand is doing on a pay-per-view to pay-per-view basis. We have a scoring system, and so not only will Big Red be on the line for our predictions, this is a different thing based off of our draft today and Saturday, because it's 2 rounds.
Yes.
And the glorious, it's right here. It's you might recognize it. The longtime friendos might
hold
recognize
it up so people
this.
can see it.
I'm waiting for the super glue to set in a little bit, so I have to be careful.
Oh, sorry.
I have to set it up first.
Sorry.
So it's the modified trophy we gave ourselves for reaching 182,000 subs 3 years ago, and congratulations to us for upping that by 12,000 over the last 3 years. YouTube. Let's see if I can. So I modified the trophy a little bit.
Oh, great.
Because now, instead of these no-name idiots up at the top, I took this thing off.
Oh, wow.
And in its stead, Larson,
Let's see it.
the premiere, the greatest game in the history of all time.
Wow.
I put a copy of WCW versus NWO World Tour.
Wow.
I might get a new plate here. I have to be careful. The super glue is still.
Yes, obviously.
Oh, wow. That was fast drawing.
Super indeed.
Yeah, that is definitely super glue. Yeah. Anyways, so
let's that's the prize.
I might put a chain on it too.
Okay, that's good. So here are the ground rules. In short, we're gonna have 20 rounds. Max roster size is 30 competitors. So here's the thing: tag teams and factions can either be taken together as a unit or separately, but not both. You know?
Okay. How are we going to treat the women's tag team division?
Well, they're a team, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So somebody could theoretically hit Shayna and Nia and have a okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the scoring you mentioned, it's pared down from what we did last year. We're only going to score pay-per-views because scoring everything every week was a real pain in the rear end for old Larson. I don't want to do that. So we're paring down the scoring. This is how you score. You get a point for an appearance, 2 points if you get a talk during the show. 24/7 title win, 2 points. Any win outside of the 24/7 title division is 5 points. A title win, 10 points, and a special win like a Rumble, Money in the Bank. Now that's worth 15.
Okay. All right. So if you want to follow along at home, you can.
Yeah.
If not, you'll forget all this stuff, and every pay-per-view will just be saying, "Oh, yeah, at least I won this, though."
Yeah. So we're continue on from last year. Last year, Steve was Smackdown. I was Raw. I have a nickel, a 5-cent piece here to flip to see who gets first pick. Would you like to call since you lost last
Heads.
year? Heads. All right.
Wait a second. Whoa. Wait a second. Since I lost, doesn't that give me first pick since I lost?
No. We'll flip for it.
Flipping is 50-50 anyways. I get first pick because I lost.
Why? We flipped last year.
Because we hadn't done it before then. I lost.
Fine.
I get first pick.
Fine. Who you taking? Number 1?
Roman Reigns, obviously.
Yeah, of course you are.
Idiot.
Damn it.
Idiot. It's Roman Reigns.
Trying to convince you to do something, not give you first pick, so I could take Roman Reigns first.
I lost. Of course I get the first pick.
I don't know about that. This is already suspect. This whole endeavor is already really suspect. Well, if you're going to take Roman, I'm going to take Drew McIntyre.
That's a smart move on your part.
Whether he holds that WWE title or not, he might be taking on Tyson Fury. If he beats Tyson Fury, a real boxer, a heavyweight champion, that should be a special win right there.
Oh,
Drew McIntyre goes number 2 to Raw. Steve, who's the first pick of the second round?
It's going to be the Fiend Bray Wyatt.
Ooh.
That guy is going to be collecting souls for a very long time. So that's who I am picking. Immediately, I won the draft.
How about that? Let me see here. I'm going to take Asuka, because she's going to have a lot of matches on pay-per-view, and she's probably going to win them all because there's really no one on Raw, for a little bit at least, that's really in a position to really beat her. So I will take Asuka.
That's cool. I'm going to go ahead. This should be a twofer because I should get a lot of pay-per-view wins, and potentially, because the Royal Rumble, big event, she'll probably win this. I'm going to take Sasha Banks. Right, she's back. Choice. She's back strong. Even if she goes to a different brand, she's going to start racking up wins.
That's true. I will take... I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with the Hurt Business. Business.
You're taking 4... Well, I mean, that's only basically just Bob Lashley. Okay, that's fine. I have Bob
Hurt
Lashley
Business.
on here.
Hurt Business.
Okay, you get Hurt Business.
Hurt Business.
Stop saying Hurt Business. I heard you the first time.
Hurt Business.
Okay, so I will go with... Since you're taking the entire Hurt Business, I am going... See, I've got my best picks. Then after that, I've got prospects. So I'm just going down my best picks.
Oh, in order. Okay.
I get a feel... Yeah, and in fact, the first... Like, between you and I, we have drafted the first 6. Like, I just had Lashley on his own, but yeah, the first 6 are gone. Like, Asuka. All these are pretty obvious. At this point... I'm still kind of unsure as to whether or not the Street Profits were supposed to lose those titles to Andrade and Garza. Garza's going to be back sooner than later. I get the feeling that I don't have it. At this point, honestly, it's kind of up in the air. So I am going to go with... Street Profits have those tag titles for a long time.
They have had them for a very long time.
No tag teams out there. But I don't know that Andrade and Garza weren't going to take those off them. I am going to go with... It's one of 2 acts here. Actually, it's kind of one of 3. I'm just going to go with my order. Sami Zayn, Intercontinental Champion.
Wow.
It's going to be a while before he drops that title.
Wow, Sami Zayn going to
Smackdown.
Wait, he's already on Smackdown, but yeah. Oops, I wrote the wrong name there.
Oh, you know what? I totally, absolutely forgot about. Well, he's a bad guy though, so I'll put him right here.
Ooh, you forgot about something.
There we go. Okay,
take
go ahead.
Of that.
You're up next.
I gotta start worrying about the numbers. You know what? I feel like Hurt Business is going to be in a feud for a long time with one group in particular.
Oh,
Retribution. I'm taking Retribution right now.
That's like a lot of people.
I know.
Shouldn't there be like that's not a tag team though? You're getting entire factions?
Yeah. But I have a roster cap, so I can't like take all factions and tag teams.
How many people are you at now?
12. I only get 18 more people over the next 16 rounds.
You get 18 more Retribution. They're gonna okay. So you got Mustafa Ali. I mean, I just had Mustafa Ali here. Let's see here. That's fine. All right. Well, if that's the case, next person on my list is I know he's gonna lose at Hell in a Cell, but after that he'll go on a tear. Randy Orton.
Yeah, I almost picked Randall Keith Orton. I almost picked Orton. right there, but I didn't.
Are you ready for a good time?
So you got Orton.
Yep.
He's off my list.
Yep.
You know what? This competitor is supposed to be in line for a huge push. It based on how I've drafted so far, I have to take him as a singles competitor, not part of his faction.
Yeah, bad move.
Big E.
Oh wow, he's way down my list.
Really?
Oh wow, that was a low. That's a bad low value pick, man. Low value pick.
I don't know, man.
All right, this guy right here is probably gonna eventually lose his blow off match if this feud ever ends. But I'm gonna go with the architect, the Messiah, Seth Rollins. He's coming to SmackDown.
Seth Rollins. There you go. Seth Rollins to SmackDown. Steve making all the safe picks.
Oh yeah, gotta go safe.
I'm totally reaching with most of mine, but I don't care. I believe in my picks. I get who I want. Speaking of which, next I'm going to take the women tag team champions, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
That's a smart pick. They were going to be on pay-per-view, and COVID took them out. All right, so you took that. Okay, well, next up, he's going to be changing brands. It's almost a certainty. He's going to be heading over to a place where he's probably going to rack up some wins. I will go with AJ Styles.
AJ Styles for old Steve.
Yeah. Got a lot of. I have a lot of heels though. That's probably like really bad territory for me.
Maybe. You got Sammy too.
But it's not these cheesy DQ losses that I was racking up last time.
Yeah, I know. Let's see here. No tag teams have been picked so far. Wow.
I was about to change that.
I'll take the Street Profits.
That was going to be my next pick. Street Profits head for Larson to Raw.
All
right, well, if you take them, screw it. I'm just going to take SmackDown's tag team, Cesaro and Nakamura. Heading over to the Blue Brand. Staying with the Blue Brand on my Blue Brand now.
Good pick. Solid pick, Steve. Solid pick. Next for Larson. You know, he's been involved in a lot of stuff. He hasn't won a lot of matches, but I feel like he's about to break through. They seem to really like him, even though they don't really have a whole lot of direction for him, creatively speaking. Keith Lee.
Oh wow!
Keith Lee.
You think he's going to be?
Raw.
You think he's going to be on pay-per-view? I think that we're going to have Keith Lee tread water for a good year, and then he'll start landing in some.
He'll just do like what happened with him in NXT, essentially. I don't know, man.
If we were scoring this per episode, he'd be a high value pick, like per episode of Raw. But pay-per-views. This is probably a terrible pick. Yeah, but Keith Lee was in my prospects. He wasn't even in.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My next pick, you're gonna love Larson. I know one guy who loves him, Vince McMahon. Oh yeah, I'm going with Otis next, Mr. Money in the Bank.
Otis. Wow.
Probably a bad pick.
Yeah, you're gonna be unhappy when he loses that Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh yeah.
All right, you're up 10, a roster size of 10, Steve, right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Next. I know she's scheduled to face Sasha Banks this week. She'll probably have a match at Hell in a Cell. I feel like even though if she loses the belt at either of those events, she might get it back from Sasha to keep this feud going.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that.
I'm going to draft Bayley.
Yeah, it's a
nothing
smart
else.
Move.
She's going to have a lot of pay-per-view matches coming up here between now and WrestleMania.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. You'll be in a really good position if they split them. If Sasha ends up going to Raw, Bayley's going to be in a really good position. I am going to.
This is your last pick of the first half of the draft.
Oh,
okay,
oh
we're ready
yeah!
for round 10.
All right.
Pick Otis at 9th. Wow.
All right. Well, how about this? This guy is in a prominent position. At some point, I'm sure he'll be cleared to actually wrestle, at which point he'll have a pretty big match against Seth Rollins. Rey Mysterio, 619. Booyaka, 619.
He was on my list, too. All right, so the final pick of the first half of this draft.
I hope you pick who I think you're going to pick. Because I feel like he's going to take a big loss against The Fiend, but then he's going to come back strong. Are you ready?
I have Kevin Owens on my list, but he's not.
I've got him
if
on
I'm
my
going
list too.
strictly by the list, he's not that high. I have others in front of him.
I have him just below Big E.
Oh.
Although it's funny because, like, at this point, we have chosen literally everybody on my best picks list except for him. And the next list is prospects, and there's only one person that you've taken off that ass, Keith Lee.
Wow.
So yeah.
Who I kind of want to take is going to be involved. I don't know if she's going to have a lot of matches, though.
Oh, it was probably a bad pick then, dude.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I've got myself in a position where I can't really take a tag team, though. Like, I can't take any more tag teams, or I'll reach my roster max.
What other tag teams are out there? You got
not
Ziggler.
a lot. Well, you got Otis, so I can't really take Heavy Machinery anymore.
Oh, crap. That's what I meant. Is Heavy Machinery.
Oh, you want Heavy Machinery?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. He's in a tag team.
All right, let me make this correction here real quick. Make your adjustment here for your...
Because it's kind of stupid not to.
Yeah. So you're at 12 right now. So I will go with... I always like keeping him involved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I don't feel good about it. It's at the point now where there's reaches, there's speculative picks.
Oh, it's
high
all
upside.
It's all bad from here, honestly. Like, this should be none of
You know
these.
what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this? We're doing this for one whole year, right? Or are we just going to Mania? We kind of didn't decide that.
Yeah, we'll do it for a year. Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take Charlotte then.
That's a smart move. That's a good move.
Because whenever she comes back, she will be involved.
She'll go on a tear.
Yep. Charlotte.
All right.
To close out the first half of the draft for me. We're going to do the second half. That'll go up on Saturday. Yeah?
Yeah, Saturday.
I got some surprise names I'm hoping to pick up for Team Raw. So check it out. Should be a lot of fun.
All right. Yeah, we'll talk to you guys on Saturday.
Goodbye.